These are the games you have to win to take it.
The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Hornets. For the San Antonio Spurs, they've been a factor all season long. With a win tonight, they hold the 4th best record in the NBA. Hornets, Spurs, coming right up. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. MP out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for San Antonio, in the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembenyama playing the 5. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Ball against ball. Miller outside. Williams has a screen for Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembenyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
The Hornets on offense, they are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Castle. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
And it's Miller in the corner. Pick by Williams. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So it's the Spurs now, following the three by Charlotte. And the wide open shot from Paul. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Bridges kicks to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball with the bucket.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Castle. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Castle's got 7 points in the game. Here's Paul. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The three from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle, covered by MP. And the basket by Castle. He's got 9.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
That one drops for him. 8 points for MP.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Uses both hands to slam it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Hornets leading by 4. MP outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guy. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Castle. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Okogie comes in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He had 69 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridge is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Offensive rebound. Here's Okogie, covered by Vassell. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
MP has been leading the charge for the Hornets. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Bassey in at the 5. Clock at 6. Miller kicks to Bridges. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. 5 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Vassell outside. Pass to Kennard. There's the triple. Second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
That free throw, no good. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Mark Williams comes in for Miles Bridges, and Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Charlotte leading by 12. The 3 from MP, and another 3 for Charlotte.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Wembanyama, a screen on MP. Vassell, no good. The Hornets on offense. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. MP, that's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Hornets making a change here. Green's checked in. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. Number 1, the Spurs.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hornets lead by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Hawks, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Spurs.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Spurs trail by 17. On the court for the Hornets. Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 5, down low. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
MP, no good. Spurs shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 22 is their biggest lead. Cans it from downtown.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Spurs trail by 20. Ball outside. Wembanyama up top. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama down low. He's against Williams. Good D by Williams.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this year. Got to pick it up.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Sohan missing. Charlotte leading by 22. A 3 from MP. A rebound by Johnson.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Paul can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Sohan, defended by Bridges. A nice shot by Sohan.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
MP finds Williams. Back to MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson outside. No good on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP left side. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
There's Ball with the three, and another three for Charlotte.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Paul passes to Sohan. Back to Paul. Here's Castle. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Sohan. Inside, stolen by Ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. 13 points in the game.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this league.
Here's Castle, covered by... Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
And the basket by MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And in major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
MP's checked in for Charlotte. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Paul, and he can't bank that one in. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. From outside the arc, again the miss by the Spurs. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The 3 from MP, and again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident, in that three-point shot.
Zohan, the pass to Paul.
Stay there.
To the inside. So off the run, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Charlotte moving the ball around. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Zohan finds Paul. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. 13 points for Chris Paul.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Pass to MP. From downtown. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Johnson. Misses in close. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. MP, no good. Johnson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at the concentration from Johnson, able to take the hit and still complete the play.
Keldon Johnson, shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
And Johnson drops them both. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Paul for 3. Rebound by Okogie.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
MP looking around. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, right here. What's up, everybody? I'm going to start with Joe.
Another great game, MP.
Thank you, Joe.
Or should I say MVP?
I
You played against another top MVP candidate, and every time you face off against someone of this caliber, you look like the best player on the floor. So are you a shoe-in for the MVP award?
A shoe-in. I'm not sure about that. You know, we win as a team. This is a team game, so nah, I'm not sure about that.
But you're clearly driving the success of this team.
I'm one of the team leaders, no doubt, but you know, I'm not going anywhere without everyone on this team playing at an extremely high level. You know, so to say that I'm the MVP, I don't know. I'm not too worried about that. My focus is on making sure we build a dynasty, Joe.
Spoken like an MVP.
Thank you.
You guys are fucking MP.
That's what I'm talking about.
That kind of statement to the press can mean
Great
just
win
as much
tonight,
to your
MP.
teammates as your on-court performance.
This is anyone's game tonight.